How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Golf Course Cuts. Man, let me tell you something. Today has been a very, very adventurous day for me. So I'm gonna break this into sections because too much, too much to put into one video. You feel me? So I'm gonna start with the first thing that happened to me today. So I was at my customer's property and I was in the backyard. So this customer has some garden beds that I put up for them last year. Well, over the season, or over the course of last year, with the weather and the weight of them, they started sinking into the ground. So they kind of started, wobbling and looking kind of crazy. So um, I went and got some, just some patio pads. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's late. Forgive me, but like just square bricks. Like a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12, something like that, and get them all underneath. To get everything leveled up, so that way they don't sink into the ground and everything stays nice and tight. So anyway, so I got my rig parked down the street where I always park my truck, where I've been parking this truck for the last 2 years in the same spot. Never had any issues, right? So I'm in the back. I got my tunes on. I'm doing my thing. I get a call on my phone from a no caller ID. And all y'all know, there ain't nobody. Hey, if you don't want to give me your number, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. So of course I ignored it, and then I got another notification that I had a voicemail. Now I'm gonna play this so y'all can actually hear what I received. And I don't care. I mean, if they find me on YouTube, cool. I hope you do. Cause you can continue to see me, cause I deal with 3 of your neighbors, and I'm gonna be there every week. So go ahead and get used to me, like you've been gotten used to me over the last 2 years. So let me pull this voicemail up so y'all can hear it. Oh, hold on. The stop. Here we go. Please get your truck out of the road. You can move it to the side, you can move it to the median, like whatever, but it makes it impossible to get out of my driveway, and I've just busted my tail light trying to maneuver out where your lawn equipment is still in it. You're not even out doing something. Please do not park on one lane of the fucking road. Yeah. So this was one of my customers' neighbors right across the street. Now, you know how, well, first of all, the street, it's one of those streets, it's a very, very narrow street to a degree. And you know how sometimes where, let's say, you have a driveway, like your customer's driveway, and then you pull up past the driveway, and you park your rig, right there past the driveway, so you can get out. You're out of their way because that's who you're servicing, and so they're able to come in and out as needed, and you're not on the turf, so you can handle your business. Well, where the rig is set, directly across the street, is the neighbor's yard, but their driveway is perpendicular to where the rig is parked. So, you understand what I'm saying? So if your rig is, I'm holding the phone, so it's kind of hard to explain. Matter of fact, hold on, let's do it this way. So if this is where your rig is, right here, right? This is where their driveway is. Now you're parked here on the other side of the street. So they still have, this lane over here to back out. I know that was a bad, illustration, but you get the point. So I listened to the voicemail, and I'm like, okay, So I stopped what I was doing. I went out front. She's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, okay, if it was that big of a deal, you would still be out here. So I walked around to see what's going on, and I saw a little bit of, I can see where the tail light, because I saw some remnants of it laying in the street. So I said, okay, well, there's your tail light. And I'm looking at my trailer. I'm like, well, ain't nothing wrong with my trailer. So I'm like, okay, what do? I have no way of contacting you or nothing because you didn't leave me a number. So you decide to be a Karen. Okay, that's fine, whatever. So, I could have been petty and just left it there because at the end of the day, I wasn't illegally parked. You just suck at bagging up. That's not my problem. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do her the favor. I'm not mowing right this second because I'm actually working on a project. So I bag my rig up and I pull down into, the little grass area out of out of the way. So I don't gotta hear it no more. You complain, I fix the problem, all is well. I went back to doing my work. I'm working, I'm sitting here thinking like, how far could this go? You know? Like, could she try to come after me or uh, you know, call the cops, get insurance? I'm like, no, because at the end of the day, I did nothing wrong. I was not illegally parked. You suck at bagging. You busted your tail light. Now, like I said, I've been working there for almost 2 years now, and I've never had a problem. Now you tear your car up because you suck at driving, and that was a problem. So I went on back to work, and I turned my headphones back on, and I kept on working. Uh, so with all that being said, and that's just for this video. Tomorrow, I'm got another video for you with some other things that happened to me today as well. Uh, be mindful of where you park. Make sure you are set up correctly because there are people out here that will come after you for whatever reason. So know your laws in your area, know the rules or whatever the case may be. Protect yourself at all costs. And let's get this bag. And make sure you're insured, please. Don't be out here without insurance, y'all. Just don't do it. So that's part one of, I'll say part one of two. We'll catch you on the next one. Robbie with Golf Course Cuts.